What's up guys, Intentional back with yet another video, and with Nax being announced for December 3rd, I think it's time to talk about our best in slot for Phase 6. It's pretty crazy that this will be the last best in slot list I make for Classic WoW, but it will be a special one because there are different avenues you can go down. So without any further ado, let's just hop into it. Starting out with your helm, we are going to be going with Mission Dare, of course. I mean, this is the absolute best helm that you get from Blackwing Lair. You just cannot beat that 2% crit and that 35 spell damage. Moving on to your neck piece, we have the Amulet of Vecna Lost. Now many will say that Choker is the play, but I have to say that the trade out of 7 spell power for 1% crit is without a doubt the actual upgrade, so I would highly recommend this item. Moving on to your shoulders, we get the new and improved Rime Covered Mantle. Now although it only has 5 more spell power than the Cabal, it just flat out gives us an extra 1% crit. I would highly recommend this to be one of the first items prioed in your list for Nax. Moving on to our cloak, we have the Cloak of the Necropolis. Again, you are losing 4 spell power, but you straight up gain 1% crit, so it's a no-brainer. For the chest piece, we have the Garb of Royal Ascension coming from AQ4D Trash. This is the best chest piece for spell power and hit, and although you do lose intellect from Bloodvine, you more than make up for it with other pieces of gear, so the small amount of spell power is a pretty good gain. For our bracers, we still have Rock Fury being our number 1. The hit is just too nice to give up, and frankly, you put up a lot of work into getting them, so you should probably be happy that they're biz still. For our gloves, we have the Darkstorm Gauntlets, and nothing even comes close to these. You're actually going to be using these a fair bit into TBC as well, so make sure you get them. Now moving on to our belt, we have the Icelock Waist Cord. Once again, it's a super solid item, nothing even comes close to it, so make sure to get it, and you will be using this in TBC as well. For our legs, we have the Leggings of Polarity, coming in with a whopping 2% crit and 44 spell power. These legs are absolutely insane, and I'm just hoping for a chance to snag one before the Fire Mages. Moving on to our boots, we have the Boots of Epiphany, coming from Twins and AQ40. These are the best caster boots you can get, not including actual tier sets for mages and stuff, so you definitely want to make sure you get these, and you might actually get them pretty cheap. For our rings, we have the Ring of the Fallen God and the Band of the Inevitable. Just a crap ton of spell power between these two rings, and of course the hit is always nice as well. Moving on to our trinkets, we have Netherian's Tear and the Restraint Essence of Saffron. 84 spell power between these two trinkets, 2% hit, and a use on effect that increases your spell damage by 130 for 20 seconds. These trinkets are beastly, and I can only hope to obtain both of these before the end of Classic. For our weapons, the absolute best is going to be a main hand / offhand build with the End of Dreams and Saffron's Left Eye. For our idol, it's still going to be Idol of the Moon. Now, with this set complete, you get a total of 618 spell power, 11% crit, 2 of which comes from total intellect, and 10% hit. This is with no enchants, just purely the raw stats from the gear itself. Regardless, we are ending Classic fairly solid, and this set's going to last into TBC as well. But remember that this is the best overall set. Phase 6 is nice because you can really make your Moonkin what you want. Say you aren't too worried about hit and are willing to trade out for crit. Or you're okay with less spell power and want to trade that out for crit. Well, there are items that you can totally swap around and get that desired effect. Or if you want more hit because you feel 10% isn't enough, then you can wear your Bloodvine set and set your aim for other items to get whatever percent hit you were wanting. Maybe you think spell power is the ultimate stat. Well, there are items you can switch out and max out your spell power. Whatever works best for you. Remember on paper that there is a total best in slot, but if Classic has taught me anything, it's that your guild has a huge effect on what you do. And calculators / spreadsheets cannot take your guildies into account, so you don't have to follow a list to a T. Make it work for you and your situation. Regardless, I cannot thank you guys enough for watching these best lists, and I hope that most of you were able to complete these lists. More than likely, TBC will have phases set for it as well, and I will continue these for that expansion. So hopefully I'll see you guys then, and make sure to stick around for the rest of my videos. Have a great day, make sure to have fun in Nax. Peace.